Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Alright guys, so today we're doing the unboxing for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1. Now this is Samsung's brand new tablet that I have personally been waiting for a while. This is my personal tablet. This one I will be keeping, so any questions and all questions I will be able to answer for a long period of time on this one, and hopefully very quickly. So I did get the 16 gigabyte model. I'm debating whether I'm going to upgrade to the 32 or not because first of all, this does have a 64 gig micro SD card slot. It's the only tablet I believe to currently have that. All the others are 32. Alright, so this is the Wi-Fi model. There's supposed to be a 4G model coming out later this year, so look out for that. And of course there'll be LTE. And of course one important thing to note is that it has an S Pen. Alright, so that's the front. On the top we just have the Samsung.com. To the left we just have the model number. The US model number is right here, which is 8013. So if you are looking for cases or things rather accessories for it, it's GTN, and then you can just type in 8000, you'll pretty much get all of them, but 813 is the US version. So, and it comes in deep gray, which is still rather bluish from what I saw in the store, and white. I debated for a while on which color I was going to get. I decided to go with the deep gray because even though it has a blue tint, and you know that way it matches with my Galaxy S3. Although I'm also struggling with that. I kind of wanted the white, I'm not going to lie. So, you know, we'll see how that turns out. If you see me with a white one in a couple weeks, you know what happened. Alright, first and foremost, let's start off with the top part, which is the screen. Now, the screen resolution is what everyone's kind of like, oh, I can't believe they did that. So it is only 1280 by 800, which is a little bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Everyone else is pretty much HD, but Samsung had the better screen for last year. Brighter, better color, just overall better screen quality compared to the IPSs that we find on the iPad as well as the Asus Transformer. You just have more visual presence in terms of color and vibrancy on this tablet. Well, I'm expecting it. On the past ones, they definitely have. And on the back, we have a 5 megapixel camera, as well as on the front, a 1.9. So pretty good front camera. Back one, we've seen better, but I'd never use the camera in the back anyway. It has a really good battery life, so that should last us for a while. Of course, it does have the S Pen. And it has a full 1080p playback as well as a quad-core processor. Now, one very important thing is this is an Exynos quad-core processor, which is much faster than the Tegra processor. So that's why everyone's making a big deal about this, is because it is currently the fastest tablet on the market. Not only because of the processor, but also because it has 2 gigs of RAM, which was not on here. But just spoiler. It does have 2 gigs of RAM, so it has more RAM than the other tablet out right now as well. So we'll see how that speed comparison goes when we're doing like gaming reviews, as well as benchmark tests and all that fun stuff that we do here. Alright, let's start with the actual unboxing. And as you can see here, 1.4 quad core. It does come with the S Pen, which the reason why it says high precision, it has like over, I think, 1,000 points of precision, so very precise in terms of how it responds and how deeply pressure sensitive it is. And that's because it's made by Wacom, which, if you don't know, makes all the best graphics designer graphic tablets that are out in the world right now. Intuos, Bamboos, every graphics designer uses them. So it is made by Wacom, the same company that makes the S Pen. It does come with Adobe Photoshop Touch, which is, I can tell you, it's about as good as Elements for the most part. If you ever use a PC or Mac version, that's what Photoshop Touch Extent is. Smart Remote, and of course the 1.4 quad-core Exynos processor that I talked about. Alright, let's get this off. Oh, and for the Bluetooth, it's supposed to be Bluetooth 4.0, which is nice because it's battery saving. So let's take this stuff off. so much plastic. And as you can see, as I was saying earlier, it has like a bluish tint to it. That could be just my eyes, but or, you know, wishful thinking. But I swear it has a bluish tint to it. And that was a little part right there. So that's it. I won't take off the rest of it, but as you can see, it has like a slightly bluish gray tint right there. And it has a little sticker right here just indicating that the S Pen is right here. And this is a function button right here at that. And you can see the tip is very small, so very good for precise writing, drawing, and editing, which I'll go over, of course, in a couple of videos. And it also has an LED flash for the camera, so that's important to note. And let's just turn this on. And while this turns on, I just want to note the two front speakers. One of the best parts about the Samsung new tablets is that the speakers are in the front and they're stereo. So really the best kind of sound quality you can get from a tablet. And while that's starting up, let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. And then see what else is in here. So we have, of course, the US adapter part for the plug, which just fits as so, like that. You have, I heard about this. These are actually different tips for your S Pen for different, say if one of them breaks. So you get a couple of extra, actually it looks like about like 4 extra. So, and of course the USB cable to the computer and to charge it. And let's see what we have in the booklets. We have just the basics, probably. Yep, just how to use the S Pen, basic functions, and all that fun stuff. Media Hub, which of course I've said before, is on Samsung Android devices as well as their TVs. So if you buy a movie on here and you have a Samsung Smart TV, you can actually watch it on your Samsung Smart TV. And yep, just telling you how to create a Google account and all that fun stuff. Telling you a couple of the accessories. Now, there are more than these, definitely. But one important thing to note is there's a couple of cases coming out, but none are really out right now. I'm looking for cases already for it, just as even a temporary case, and there's almost nothing out. And then, of course, the health and warranty stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. And sticky stuff attached to the tablet. So, definitely looks nice, as we can see. Yes, if you take the pen out, it's supposed to be a menu that pops up automatically, and I believe you can edit that. Yes, you can edit all that fun stuff. We'll go over that in other videos. But yeah, so this is and as we can see, the function is pretty quick, pretty nice. Oh, I added a screen. Let's see, is it to delete it? Ah, right there. There you go. But yeah, so it looks pretty quick, very responsive. And we'll see how it all turns out. Alright guys, of course if you have any specific videos you want to see, let me know. I'm going to try to get this against the top tablets out right now, like the Asus Infinity Pad and the iPad and just whatever tablet I can get my hands on, of course, like always. And if you want to see any specific videos, let me know. Alright, this has been RICKY, the Android Guy.